as board directors, we have just been so passionate about over the past couple of years. I've had the privilege to be the director for the John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award Selection Committee. And I'm so happy to talk about that now, to give you a little bit of background before we introduce the winner. The John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award is sponsored by the Arizona Industry Liaison Group, AZilg, and acknowledges significant past equal employment opportunity, affirmative action, and diversity accomplishments, and continuing contributions by an exceptional HR practitioner in the field of EEO, AA, and diversity. In 2013, this award was established in honor of John A. Garza, president of JAG Specialties. Mr. Garza's dedication to the principles of equal employment opportunity, affirmative action, and diversity span over a period of 38 years. He has been a member of the AZilg, formerly Arizona Affirmative Action Association, or Quad A, since 1975, and has served as recording secretary, treasurer, vice president, president, and past president of this association since 1999. The level of competition for this award was amazing. We ended up with 3 nominees. We'd like to introduce one of the nominees that's with us today, Bob Enderly. If you'd all give him a round of applause. Mary Jo O'Neill, who was with us yesterday, if you were attending the pre-conference. And without further ado, we would like to announce the 2015 recipient of the John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award, Mrs. Gail Weidman. And we have a little video in honor of her. Gail Weidman's EEO, Affirmative Action, and Diversity Achievement span a period of over 20 years. She has an extensive background in equal employment opportunity, affirmative action compliance, and human resource practices including talent acquisition, employee relations, HRIS, compensation, and diversity in various industries, including aerospace and defense, post-secondary higher education, utilities, blood banking, and pharmaceuticals. Gail currently works as a senior HR compliance specialist for Medtronic in Arizona, where she develops, manages, and oversees the annual affirmative action plans to support assigned business groups. Prior to joining Medtronic, Gail was employed by the Boeing Company, a worldwide federal contractor where she successfully managed the company's EEO and affirmative action programs. She was responsible for the development, implementation, and management of Boeing's equal employment opportunity, affirmative action, and diversity programs. Professionally, Gail has also been responsible for equal employment, affirmative action, and diversity compliance programs at the Apollo Group and Arizona Public Service. As the company's EEO and affirmative action consultant at Arizona Public Service, she was responsible for writing, creating, and implementing affirmative action plans. In this capacity, she was recognized with several Living Division Awards for successfully managing the equal employment affirmative action programs and for successfully closing an OFCCP desk audit in 24 hours, a first in the company's EEO and affirmative action compliance history. Gail is also very active in the EEO and affirmative action community at large. She currently serves on a nonprofit board as president of the Arizona Industry Liaison Group, where she has held previous positions as vice president, treasurer, and recording secretary for a period spanning 16 years. As vice president for the AZilg, Ms. Weidman has also served as conference chair and successfully planned 16 annual AZilg conferences and over 40+ member monthly meetings. She has also served on the Arizona SHRM State Council as treasurer, as well as deputy director of awards and recognition. She has also been actively involved in conference planning for the National Industry Liaison Group and previously held lead positions as logistics and registration chair for the 2006, 2010, and 2012 NILG national conferences. She is also a member of the National Society of Human Resources Management. She holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in Global Business Management and Leadership from Arizona State University and a Master's of Management degree in Human Resources Management. She is also a Certified Senior Professional in Human Resources from HR Certification Institute and from the Society of Human Resource Management. And most recently, she received an advanced certificate in strategic HR management from Cornell University. Gail's professional and personal commitment to the field of EEO, affirmative action, and diversity is recognized not only in Arizona, but throughout the EEO and affirmative action national community, where her smile and enthusiasm is noticed by many, making her an exemplary recipient of the 3rd annual John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hi, Gail. I just want to wish you congratulations on the John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award. You definitely deserve it. You have accomplished quite a bit, and I'm very proud of you on that, Garza. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gail, on being the winner of this prestigious award. You are someone I consider to be a great leader, mentor, and friend. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gail, on being nominated and selected by your peers as the recipient of the 2015 John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award. Gail, you and I have known each other for 18 years. I still remember the first time you attended an AZilg member meeting and being very passionate about EEO and affirmative action. I hired you shortly after that meeting to work for me as an EEO affirmative action representative at APS, and you did not disappoint me. During the 9 years at APS, I watched you transform yourself from being an EEO AA rep to an expert in EEO affirmative action. Gail, you trained over 750 senior managers and supervisors of their affirmative action obligations. And then you developed a 15-minute electronic affirmative action training program that made it easier for new senior managers and supervisors to educate themselves of their affirmative action obligations. I had many affirmative action successes at APS, but I give credit to you for those successes. In fact, of 9 desk audits in the 9 years, 1 desk audit closed in 24 hours. Now that's an accomplishment. I suggested that you go back to school and educate yourself, and in a span of 6 years, you went from a high school diploma to obtaining an associate's, a bachelor's, to obtaining your master's degree in human resources management. What an accomplishment.
Hello, it's Vicki Jones, and it is a delight to offer comments with regard to Gail Weidman. Gail is quite the professional. She is distinguished in her field. She has done powerful work for many organizations. When Gail and I worked together at the Apollo Education Group, she established the affirmative action and EEO process and procedures within the organization. Prior to the hire of Gail, the organization was lacking in that area, and when we brought Gail onto the team, she quickly got the company up and running from an affirmative action standpoint, and she quickly gained credibility within the organization based on her knowledge and her approach to how work was accomplished in that space. I recall hiring outside counsel to support our efforts in getting up and running with our affirmative action programs, and I recall him saying to me that Gail was a star and that we should do everything that we could to optimize on her contributions to the organization, and we certainly did just that. But what it turns out to be is Gail was not just a star, she really turned out to be a rock star. She added such great value, her thoroughness, her knowledge, her approach to work, her communication skills, her project management skills, her knowledge of affirmative action and EEO, her networks that she brought to the organization, the resources that she brought to the organization. She just proved to be an outstanding professional and outstanding leader, and it is so delightful to know that she is being recognized for the talent that she is, for the contributions that she makes, and for the difference that she makes in this community. Gail is a valued friend, a valued colleague, and it is an honor to know her and to call her friend, and to know that we had an opportunity to work together and make a difference in Apollo, and the success that Apollo achieved in getting its affirmative action and EEO processes up and running make a difference in Apollo, and the success that Apollo achieved in getting its affirmative action and EEO processes up and running are in large measure due to the contributions and the leadership of Gail Weidman. So I congratulate Gail. I am so proud of you, and I wish you continued success.
Hello, I am Maria Sandoval, the Vice President and Conference Chair for the Arizona ILG. Gail Painter Weidman, I have known you for so many years, and I am so excited that you were nominated for the John A. Garza Award. It is truly an awesome award. It represents one going through the journey of life to ensure that every person is given the right to equal employment, equal pay, and equal treatment under the law. It is dedication, passion, and loyalty to this work. And Gail, you represent those qualities. Especially when I look back, when you became a president of the Arizona ILG, you put in so many precious hours of your personal life into this field. And I'm telling you, it has not gone unnoticed. Gail, I know that you were very concerned about filling John's shoes. But actually, girl, you don't look good in the shoes. You look good in your own. You make your own size, and you fill it very well. You have exceeded our expectations for the leadership and the passion and the loyalty that you have demonstrated to this organization. And we are so grateful to have you as our president. So once again, Gail, my friend, congratulations. Very well earned.
We'd now like to introduce Mr. John Garza to speak to you and provide his testimonial to our 2015 Johnny Garza Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, Mrs. Gail Weidman.
Thank you, Erin. And I don't know that I could add more than what I've done in the video already. If I do, I'm going to be here all day, and I know you have to go home. So with that, I'm just going to say one more time, congratulations, Gail. I'm very proud of you. And please. Congratulations on behalf of our board of directors and the JAG Award.
Wow. And this does weigh about 50 pounds, you guys. This thing is heavy as heck.
Okay.
Supposed to help finish this conference, right? Okay, but anyway. All right, let me begin by saying that I'm actually really at a loss for words. And for those of you who know me, I am never at a loss for words. I'm never speechless. I'm just very overwhelmed with this honor. Even being nominated for the John A. Garza Lifetime Achievement Award is an incredible honor. I feel humble, but at the same time incredibly proud too. With the nominees this year, I know the JAG Award Committee had an unbelievably difficult task. And I'd like to thank everyone who nominated and selected me. Also, I'd like to thank those who played any part in this award event, including the creation of the wonderful video. Thank you, Bill. And I know Heather's voice, and it's wonderful. Thank you. I do also want to thank a few people in my life that have been an influence in who I am today. And all of you know who you are, for I share my gratitude whenever I can. I have, and I still have, some great leaders, mentors, friends, and family to support me and allow me to spread my wings and become who I am today. This award is as much for them as it is for me. Why am I here? Well, when it comes to affirmative action compliance, I'm a consultant, auditor, trainer, business partner, and most of all, I'm an internal resource to ensure that the company meets its affirmative action program obligations. I have to say, I love what I do, and I know all of you do too. I have been told over the years that from numerous business partners and leaders that when I train and educate on this topic, they can feel my passion and the excitement for what I do. Where does that passion come from? Well, it comes from my hero, my mom. She was the most compassionate, strongest, and loving person in the world. As a twice widowed mother of 4, she succeeded in raising me and my brothers to respect people regardless of socioeconomic background, disability, age, religion, race, or any difference. I'll not say that it was easy growing up, for we were very, very poor. My mother and brothers were disabled, and there were challenges for me and my family, being the minority in our neighborhood and in our schools. I have seen and experienced a lot of perceptions, bias, and stereotyping from those around us. I knew at that point I needed to succeed and make a difference in this world. I'm going to try to hold it together. I know. Jeez. When I started in my affirmative action career over 18 years ago, I was blessed to have been hired by Mr. John Garza with the Arizona Public Service Company and become actively involved in the Arizona Industry Liaison Group, formerly known as Arizona Affirmative Action Association. Although my career started with my learning from the AAP guru himself, my personal passion towards training and educating people on difference and equality brings me happiness. My job goes beyond affirmative action compliance and protecting the company from risk. If I can train and educate at least one decision maker on providing opportunity to those disadvantaged, I can say that I've done my job well. If my work, both volunteer and professional, makes people's lives a little better, then I feel that I am working toward my legacy and my lifetime achievement. I'm not done yet, but I will continue on this journey. And my acceptance of this award, it confirms that I am on the right path. You all have supported me with my passion in making a difference, and I thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this one quote from G. Donald Gail. A pessimist, they say, sees a glass of water as being half empty. An optimist sees the same glass as half full. But a giving person sees a glass of water and starts looking for someone who might be thirsty. Thank you.